Hello students, in today's class we are going to discuss profit, loss and discount exercise part 1. Now there is a disclaimer, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Now see the question. A dealer offered a machine for sale for rupees 27,500. But even if he had charged 10% less, he would have made a profit of 10%. The actual cost of machine is. And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2012 exam. Now there are 4 options. First one is 22,000 rupees. Second is 24,250 rupees. Third one is 22,500 rupees. And fourth one is 22,275. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So first we understand the question. Question says that the selling price of the machine is 27,500. Okay. But it is a condition given that if he charge 10% less, it means if he sell the product 10% lesser than it sell before, after that he had gained 10% profit. So what will be the actual cost price of the machine? So the correct answer of this question is 22,500 rupees. Third is the correct answer. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assuming cost price is X rupees. So according to question, we can say that 110% of X is equals to 27,500 multiplying by 90%. Or we can say that 100 minus 10 upon 100. 90% we can write it in fraction form, 90 upon 100. So 10% less, it means 100 minus 10. So we got 90%. So we can calculate it. So when we calculate, we got X equals to 27,500 multiplying by 9 upon 10 multiplying by 10 upon 11. So we got X equals to 22,500 rupees. So the actual cost price of the machine is 22,500. Third is the correct answer. Next one. If the cost price of 15 book is equals to the selling price of 20 book, then the loss percent is. This question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. And now there are 4 options of this question. First one is 16. Second one is 20. Third one is 24. Fourth one is 25%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that the cost price of 15 book is equals to the selling price of 20 book. So we can easily say that there will be a loss in this transaction because selling price is less than the cost price of the books. So the correct answer of this question is D, which is 25%. Now see the detailed solution. So using concept 8.2.2 in this question, according to question, we can say that the 15 multiplying by the cost price of the 15 books is equals to 20 multiplying by the selling of the each book. So we can say that 15 CP is equals to 20 SP. So we can make the ratio by this equation. So we get the ratio cost price upon selling price equals to 20 upon 15. Or when we simplifying it, we got 4 by 3. So we can say that let the cost price is 4x and selling price is 3x. So in this transaction, we can say that cost price is more than selling price. So when cost price is more than selling price, then there will be always a loss. So selling price is 3x. So loss percent will become loss upon cost price multiplying by 100. Profit and loss always calculated on cost price. So 4x minus 3x upon 4x multiplying by 100. So when we simplifying it, we get 1 upon 4 multiplying by 100. or we can say that 25% loss. So D is the correct answer. Next one. If the cost price of 15 articles is equals to the selling price of 12 articles, then find the gain. And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. Now there are four options. A is 20%, B is 25%, C is 18%, third one is 18%, and fourth one is 21%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So if the cost price of the article, 15 article is equals to the selling price of 12 article, then find the gain. So correct answer of this question is A, which is 20%. Now see the detailed solution of this question using concept 8.1.2 in this question. According to question, we can say that 15 CP is equals to 12 SP, or we can say that cost price of 15 article is equals to the selling price of the 12 article. So we can make the ratio by this equation. So the ratio of cost price upon selling price, we got 12 upon 15. Now we can clearly see that CP is 12 unit and SP is 15 unit. It means there will be a profit of 3 unit. So let the cost price is 12x of each article. So selling price will become 15x. Now hence gain will become selling price minus cost price upon cost price multiplying by 100 when we calculate gain percentage. So there is selling price is 15x, cost price is 12x. So 15x minus 12x upon 12x, 15x multiplying by 100. So we got 20%. So A is the correct answer. Next one. On the eve of Gandhi Jayanti, Gandhi Ashram declared a 25% discount on silk. If the selling price of a silk sari is 525 rupees, then what is its marked price? And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2013 exam. Now there are four options. One is 700, second is 725, third is 750, and fourth one is 775 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that on the eve of Gandhi Jayanti, Gandhi Ashram declare a 25% discount on silk sarees. So if the selling price of each silk saree is 525, what is the mark price? So after giving the discount, the price is given, selling price is given, which is 525 rupees. Now we can calculate the mark price because this price is equals to the 75% of the mark price because 25% given discount given by the Gandhi Ashram. So the correct answer of this question is A, which is 700 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So selling price is given, which is 525 rupees. Assuming mark price is X rupees. So we can say that selling price after 25% discount will become mark price is X minus 25% of X. So it is equals to selling price. So selling price will become 0.75 of mark price, which is X. So we can say that 0.75 X. So according to question, we can compare it. Both are selling price now. So 525 equals to 0.75x. So x will become 525 upon 0.75. So when we simplifying it, we get 700 rupees. So A is the correct answer. Next one. A watch is sold at a profit of 30%. Had it been sold for 80 rupees less, there would have been a loss of 10%. What is the cost price of the watch? And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2012 exam. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 150 rupees, second one is 200 rupees, third one is 400 rupees, and fourth one is 800 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that a watch is sold at a profit of 30%. What it means, if the price of the watch is 100 cost price, so it can be sold at 130 rupees. So had it been sold at 80 rupees less, so question says that there would have been a loss of 10%. So what is the cost price of the watch? So the correct answer of this question is B, which is 200 rupees. Now see the solution of this question. So assuming cost price equals to 100%. So according to question, we can say that 130% is equals to 90% plus 80 rupees, because it is given that 80% less, when 80 rupees less, so he has he has facing 10% loss. So by this transaction we can say that 40% is equals to 80. So what will be the 100%? First we calculate 1%. So 1% is 2. So 100% will become 200 rupees. So the cost price of the watch is 200 rupees. B is the correct answer. Next one. A shopkeeper marks his goods 20% above his cost price and gives 15% discount on the mark price. His gain percent is, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2014 exams. And now there are four options of this question. So first one is 5%, second one is 4%, third one is 2%, and fourth one is 1%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that a shopkeeper mark his good 20% above the cost price and give the discount which is 15% on the mark price. So what is gain percent? So the correct answer of this question is C, which is 2%. Now see the detailed solution of this question. Using concept 8.6 in this question, let the cost price, which is 100 rupees. So we can get the mark price, because mark price is 20% above the cost price. So mark price will become 120 rupees. Now the discount is given 15% on mark price. So we will give 15% discount on 120. So 15 into 120 upon 100. So when we solve it, we get discount in rupees, which is 18 rupees. Now the selling price will become mark price minus discount. So we get 120 minus 18, which is equals to 102 rupees. So gain percent will become, now we know that 100 rupees is the cost price and selling price is 102 rupees. So we can directly say that 100 gain percent will become 2%. Now when we calculate, so we know that gain percent is gain upon cost price multiplying by 100. So gain is, in this question, selling price minus cost price is the gain. So 102 minus 100 upon 100 multiplying by 100. So when we simplifying it, we also get 2%. So C is the correct answer. Yeah, third is the correct answer. Next one. An article is sold for rupees 300 rupees at a profit of 20%. Had it been sold for rupees 235, the loss percentage would have been, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2013 exam. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 5, second is 6, third is 16, and fourth is 3. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So an article is sold for 300 rupees at a profit of 20%. So we can say that 300 is the selling price, and this should be equals to 120% of the cost price, because it is given that when a product is sold at 300 rupees, the person got 20% profit after selling the article. So now question says that if condition is given that if it is sold at 235 rupees, so the loss percent would have been, now first we need to calculate the cost price, then we can calculate the l- loss percentage. So the correct answer of this question is B, which is 6%. Now see the detailed solution using concept 8.2.2 in this question. Actual price, or we can say that selling price, is 300 rupees. So the profit is given, which is 20%. So 120% of cost price is equals to 300, we can say that. So the cost price will become 300 upon 120 multiplying by 100. So we get cost price, which is 250 rupees. Now, according to question, new selling price is given 235 and the cost price is 250. So we can clearly see that there will be a loss of 15 rupees. So loss percentage will become loss percent calculated, loss calculated by cost price minus selling price. So when we calculate loss percentage, so first we need to calculate loss, which is cost price minus selling price upon cost price multiplying by 100. So when we simplifying it, we get 6%. So loss percent is 6%. B is the correct answer. Next one. A sell an article to B at a profit of 20% and B sell it to C at a profit of 25%. If C pays 1200 rupees, then the cost price of the article originally in rupees is. And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2012 exam. Now there are four options. First one is 700 rupees, second is 600 rupees, third one is 1000 rupees, and fourth one is 800 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that A sell an article to B at a profit of 20% and B sell it to C at a profit of 25%. So, and if C pays 1200, it is also given that the cost price for C, which is 1200 rupees. C pays 1200 to buy the product. So the correct answer of this question is D, which is 800 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So according to question, we can say that assuming original cost price of article is X rupees. So we can say that X multiplying by 120% and again multiplying by 125% because A sell to B at a 20% profit and B sell the same product at 25% profit. So we can calculate the cost price for A is X multiplying by 120 upon 100 multiplying by 125% of 125 upon 100 because we convert the percentage into fraction, which is equals to 1200 because it is given that C pays 1200 rupees. Now we can calculate it. So we got X equals to 1200 multiplying by 100 multiplying by 100 whole upon 120 into 125. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of X, which is 800 rupees. And this is the cost price of the article originally. Clear? So D is the correct answer. Next one. What a single discount is equivalent to two successive discount of 20% and 15%? And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. Now there are four options. First one is 35%, second is 32%, third is 34%, and fourth is 30%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So what single discount is equivalent to two successive discount of 20% and 15%? So the correct answer of this question is 32%. B is the correct answer. Now see the solution. Using concept 8.10 in this question, we can say that we use the formula of successive discount. So using discount of the successive discount formula, we know that A plus B minus A into B upon 100, where A and B are two discount percentage. So we can just put the value in this formula. So 20 plus 15 minus 20 into 15 upon 100. So we get 32%. So B is the correct answer. Next one. A fruit seller buys oranges at the rate of rupees 10 per dozen and sell at the rate of 12 rupees per dozen. His gain percentage is, and this question is asked in SSC CHSL 2015 exam. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 15%, second is 20%, third is 8 and 1 by 3%, and fourth one is 12%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time starts now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So a fruit seller buy oranges at rate of 10 rupees per dozen and sell it at 12 rupees per dozen. So we can say that there is a profit of 2 rupees per dozen. So the correct answer of this question is B, which is 20%. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 8.1.3 in this question, the cost price of 1 dozen orange is 10 rupees and the selling price of 1 dozen orange is 12 rupees. So the gain percentage become 12 minus 10 upon 10 into 100, because gain is selling price minus cost price. So gain become 12 minus 10 upon cost price, which is 10 multiplying by 100. So we get the gain percentage. So when we simplifying it, we get 20% gain. So B is the correct answer. Next one. If the selling price of 10 article is equals to the cost price of 11 article, then the gain percentage, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. Now there are four options of this question. A is 10%, B is 11%, C is third is 15%, and fourth one is 25%. So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that if the selling price of 10 article is equals to the cost price of 11 article, so there will be a gain. So the correct answer of this question is A, which is 10%. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 8.1.2 in this question, according to question, we can say that the selling price of 10 article is equals to the 11 cost price of the 11 article. So we can compare it and we get the ratio of selling price and cost price. So we get selling price upon cost price, which is equals to 11 by 10. Now we can clearly visualize that the selling price of, if the selling price of each article is 11, then the cost price will be 10 rupees. So there is a profit of 1 rupees. Hence, the profit is always calculated on cost price and profit percent. So the profit is selling price minus cost price. And according to question, we can say that 11 minus 10. 11 is selling price. So 11 minus 10 upon 10 multiplying by 100. So we get the profit percentage. So when we simplifying it, we get 10% profit. Next one. If a shopkeeper purchases cashew nut at rupees 250 rupees per kg and sells it at 10 rupees per 50 gram, then what he will have? Now this question is asked in SSC Sub Inspector 2015 exam. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 25% profit, second one is 20% profit, third one is 20% loss, and fourth one is 25% loss. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that a shopkeeper purchase a cashew nut at 250 rupees per kg and sell it at a 50 rupees per 50 grams. So the correct answer of this question is C, which is 20% profit. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 8.2.2 in this question, we can say that the selling price is 10 rupees per 50 gram. So the price of 1 gram will be, selling price of 1 gram, it will become 10 upon 50. So selling price of 1000 gram will become, so selling price of 1000 gram will become 10 upon 50 multiplying by 1000, because in a kg there are 1000 gram. So when we simplifying it, we get 200 rupees. Now we can clearly visualize that in this case there is a loss, because the cost price is given, which is 250 rupees per kg, and the selling price is 200 rupees per kg. So there will be a loss. And how we can calculate loss percent? Loss percent is always calculated on cost price. So loss is cost price minus selling price, then we get the loss. So loss is 250 minus 200 upon 250, which is cost price, multiplying by 100. So we get the loss percent. So loss percent is 20%. So C is the correct answer. Next one. A manufacturer marked an article at 50 rupees and sold it allowing 20% discount. If his profit was 25%, then the cost price of the article was, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2010 exam. Now there are four options. A is 40 rupees, second is 35 rupees, third is 32 rupees, and fourth one is 30 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that a manufacturer marked an article at 50 rupees and sold it at allowing 20% discount. So his profit was 25%. So what will be the cost price? It means the 50 rupees is mark price. So when a manufacturer marked an article at 50 rupees and sold it allowing after 20% discount. So we can say that we gave the discount 20% discount on 50 rupees, and the price we got, which is selling price, and this selling price we again get 25% profit. So what will be the cost price of the article? So the correct answer of this question is 32 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. Using concept 8.5 in this question, the mark price equals to 50 rupees given. So selling price will become 50 into 80 upon 100, because we gave the 20% discount. So we can say that the selling price will become 50 into 80 upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we get selling price, which is 50 rupees, 40 rupees. Now this 40 rupees is equals to 125% of the cost price. So the cost price will become, when we simplifying it, we got 40 into 80 upon 100. So when we simplifying it, we got 32 rupees. So third one is the correct answer. Next one. 20% loss on selling price is what percent loss on the cost price? Now there are four options. First one is 25%, second is 15%, third one is 16 and 2 by 3%, fourth one is 16 and 1 by 3%. And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So 20% loss on selling price is what percent loss on the cost price? So the correct answer of this question is C, which is 16 and 2 by 3%. Now see the detailed solution. Using concept 8.2.2 in this question, if selling price was 100 rupees then 20% loss is equals to 20 rupees. So the cost price will become 120 rupees. So hence the loss percent on cost price will become 20 upon 120 and multiplying by 100, because we need to calculate the percentage, loss percentage. So we got 16 and 2 by 3%. Third one is the correct answer. Next one. By selling an article for rupees 450 rupees, I lost 20%. For what amount should I sell it to gain 20% profit? So this question is asked in SSC CHSL in 2015 exam, and there are four options of this question is: first one is 490 rupees, second is 470 rupees, third one is 562.50 rupees, and fourth one is 675 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. By selling an article for 450 rupees, I lose 20%. It means the selling price is 80% of the cost price of the product article. So question says that if I want to gain 20%, what should be the selling price? So the correct answer of this question is 675 rupees. This is the correct answer. Next one. Now see the solution. So solution will be, according to question, 450 upon 100 minus 20, because we can say that this is the 80% of the cost price, is equals to selling price 2 upon 100 plus 20, because we need to get the 20% profit. So when we simplifying it, we get this SP2, which is 450 into 120 upon 80. So when we simplifying it, we get next selling price, which is 675 rupees. So this is the correct answer. Next one. The marked price of a table is 12,000 rupees. If it was sold for rupees 10,500 after allowing a certain discount, then the rate of discount is, and this question is asked in SSC CGL 2013 exam. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 12.5%, second is 15%, third is 17.5%, and fourth one is 10%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So question says that the mark price is given, which is 12,000 rupees, and it was sold at 10,500 rupees. It means this is the selling price. So what will be the discount rate percentage? So first we calculate the discount, then we can calculate the discount percentage. So the correct answer of this question is A, which is 12.5%. Now see the detailed solution. So assuming discount is D%, so according to question, we can say that D% of 12,000 is equals to 12,000 minus 10,500. This will be our equation. So D upon 100 multiplying by 12,000 is equals to, when we subtract it, what we get? We get 1,500 rupees. So when we simplifying it, we get the value of D, which is 12.5%. So is the correct answer. Next one. The cost price of an article is 40% of its selling price. What percent of the cost price is the selling price? What percent of the cost price is the selling price? And this question is asked in SSC CGL 2011 exam. Now there are four options. A is 140%, second is 200%, third is 220%, and fourth one is 250%. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the cost price of an article is 40% of its selling price. So the correct answer of D, which is 250 rupees, 250%. Now see the detailed solution of this question. So assuming selling price is equals to 100 rupees, so the 40% of the selling price will become 40 rupees. So cost price is 40 rupees. Hence, the required percentage will become, because we know that the selling price and we know that the cost price, selling price is 100, cost price is 40 rupees. So what will be the required percentage? Selling price upon cost price multiplying by 100. So 100 upon 40 into 100, we got 250%. So D is the correct answer. Next one. By selling an article for rupees 21,000, a man gained 5% of profit. To get a profit of 15%, he has to sell it for. And this question is asked in SSC Sub Inspector Exam 2012. Now there are four options of this question. First one is 19,800, second is 20,700, third is 23,000 rupees, fourth is 25,000 rupees. Now you have 10 seconds to solve this question. Your time start now. Now time's up. Let's see the solution of this question. So the question says that by selling an article for rupees 21,000, a man gained 5% profit. It means 21,000 is 105% of the cost price of the article. So get a profit of 15%. What should be the selling price? So the correct answer of this question is C, which is 23,000 rupees. Now see the detailed solution of this question. Now according to question, 105% is equals to 21,000 rupees. So we can say that 100% will become 21,000 multiplying by 100 upon 105. So it is equals to 20,000. So the cost price is, we know that cost price is 100%, which is equals to 20,000 rupees. So hence selling price with 15% profit will become 20,000 multiplying by 115 upon 100. So we get 23,000 rupees. This is the correct answer.